As somebody that grows a lot of different crops, food, tobacco, herbs, I grow everything. I bet it might surprise you what I grew the most of. Now, I grew a lot of things unintentionally, a lot. I mean, I guess you could say tomatoes were a lot because you know, the seedlings do really well. So it wasn't necessarily intentional. This is the most intentional crop that I grew. Again, I grew a lot of tobacco, but it wasn't necessarily intentional. It's because I have a hard time throwing away seedlings, both with tobacco and tomatoes. Intentionally, the crop that I grew the most of are these winter squash. These are butternut squash. It was particularly butternut squash, butterbush squash, pumpkins. Winter squash this year were intentionally the most crop that I grew intentional. That being said, is this year I kind of shifted the way I gardened and the way I farmed because I wanted it to be more practical of things that at this point I kind of have a feel for what my family eats. And we feed my dog, we don't give him any kibble. We haven't given him kibble in years, and we started cooking his food years ago. But that being said, as of last year, when I started being a successful hunter, I started feeding him all the venison not all the venison, some of the venison. We ate a lot of the venison, but some of the venison that I hunted and some of the winter squash that I grew. So this year, being intentional about hunting and also being intentional about the crops that I grew a lot of winter squash so that I could feed him throughout the winter.